What's up, everybody? One Broke Millennial here, coming back to you again with another video. This is day 2 of my Vortex Dao investing. Before I get started, I'm not a financial advisor. Please do not take anything that you hear me say on these videos as financial advice. Please make your own decisions, do your own research. I'm just documenting my road to financial freedom. So this is day 2 of Vortex Dao, and currently I am staked at, where is it? 6.498139 space, with a value of $206, at least for this. Now, I did go ahead and add the 2 space that I already had, but I didn't end up staking because I was in a warm-up period. I went ahead and added that too. Now that totals up to be, where is it? 8 point something space. But what's going on is it's giving me the reward for just this that's staked, and this is also getting rebased as well, but it's not included with this total amount here because I didn't see this get any bigger. This reward amount getting any bigger when I added this new amount in here. So both of them are being rebased, but they're both being rebased off of 2 different formulas. One for this total amount and then one for this amount. So that's cool. I don't have any problem with that. I did put it in there, I want to say about 5 hours ago. So I did catch one of the rebases. That's why I only have one left. Let me see here. Now, let me go to the document that I have set up for it. Okay, here it is. So, also, I don't know how to do spreadsheets. I am not good at doing spreadsheets, guys. So please forgive me. Can I get rid of that? Whatever. Oh wait, there it is. Okay. Please forgive me. I'm not good at spreadsheets. I can put information in, but other than just writing them out, I'm used to writing stuff out on paper. That's why I find this extremely useful to write out a Google Doc, as to keep it digital and also keep it on paper form. So anyway, Vortex December 18th, the APY was this. What's this? Hundreds, thousands, millions, billions, 20 trillion. Purchased 7.7973 space. That was the total amount of space that I had purchased. Or did I bond it? That's right, I bonded it. Not no, I purchased this and then I bonded life. Yeah. So that was at $38.98, which the investment was $303.93. Today, December 19th, well, it's December 20th now because 11 o'clock at night is when I was checking this. The APY went from 20 to 4 trillion. So we know that these APYs, they're not going to last forever. They typically fluctuate. They are extremely high into some quadrillions or whatever, and they will rapidly go down as the value goes up and down for the token and stuff like that. That APY is just to get people in it. Stake space currently with my rewards and everything, and the stuff that I got out of the warm-up period is 8.514239, and the investment value is now $270. So I lost, what is that, 30 bucks, something like that, $33 or $32 or something like that, and some change. That's fine, because earlier in the day I was actually up $100. It went from 303 to like 400 and something because the price fluctuated like really heavily, and I didn't remove it because I know these things are going to happen. The price is going to go up or down. I'll lose 200, gain 200, that kind of thing. I'm not entirely worried about that. So here is why. I was looking at the Vortex chart, or the price chart, and this is where we started, up in here somewhere. I think when I bought, the price was, this was the 17th that I bought. No, I bought on the 18th. Okay, yeah, 18th. The price was at let's say $38. So it was around, yeah, here it is. So I had bought around here. And since then, the price has been going up and down, and it's just like been hitting lows. So this is what I've been looking at. Here was the lowest low when it first started, and then it just broke through, created another low here, broke through a little bit, created another low here, and then just kind of took off a little bit, then went down, and now we're hitting another low around here, which is on the 18th, and now on the 19th we hit another low, but it went back up, and it's been going up since. So we may be going into another uptrend here. It's unfortunate because I can't actually look at the actual trading view chart, because for some reason this coin doesn't come up on the trading view for coin market cap. I'm pretty sure it's a coin market cap issue and not a Vortex issue. So yeah, that's just one thing that I noticed is why I can't look at that. I have to go find another website that actually has this trading view for Vortex. I haven't done that yet. Currently, we're down 32% though. The coin is down 32%, which earlier I saw it down like 40 to 50%, but now it's 32. So it looks like it is rising. There is a few other things I want to go over, and we'll look at the calculator in a little bit, but the documentation I took some time to go through a little bit more of the documentation, because looking at Midas Dao and their documentation, it looked really great. So I wanted to see what Vortex was doing. It seems to me that Vortex is just like a straight carbon copy of Olympus Dao, just like a straight up carbon copy, except what they have that Olympus Dao doesn't is the ability to have that warm-up part in their contract, to where they will hold on to your you have to keep your staked space staked for at least 2 epochs before you can cash out. And also every time you want to stake more, that also goes into a warm-up period where you have to leave it in for 2 epochs. So it's not as easy as jumping in and jumping out, which I like that. I really like that, because that helps stabilize everything for at least a short term. So looking through this, I wanted to see what they were doing with the treasury. And if you look here, they are doing AVI and MEM. So AVI is the stable coin of Avalanche, just like MEM is also a stable coin in Avalanche. And it's using the Orca DAO. And then this is a place where you can purchase AVI if you want to. And see, this right here, the Avalanche network is on Trader Joe using the AVAX MEM pair. I don't see that anymore. I only see AVI, MEM, and Space MEM liquidity pool. So it looks like they changed that up a little bit. If the developers of Vortex, or if you guys are watching this, please update your documentation a little bit more, just to have a little bit more information about what's going on with the treasury. When you guys decide to change money, or include certain pairs, or not have those pairs anymore, just go ahead and add it into your system, just in case. Now, maybe I wasn't paying attention, and maybe you guys never did this before, and you just had MEM and AVI. AVAI, but if that's the case, then hey, whatever, I'll shut up about it. But I do want to see a little bit more information about, at least more plans of what you guys are gearing to do. So you can see here is that the bonded AVAX is fully taken in by the treasury. There is no more bonded AVAX really, unless they mean AVAI. See, and then the other thing that was kind of cool, but also you take it with a grain of salt, is once the Vortex DAO platform is running and configured properly, the treasury contract will be guarded by a multi-sign wallet. Any transaction for the treasury must then be approved by at least 3 signers. So I'm assuming that those 3 signers are the devs for that particular wallet, meaning that if they want to move money in and out of said wallet and do stuff with it, then they would have to have 3 signatures, meaning 3 people would have to be up for, doing this. They all have to agree. Vortex isn't doxed, right? Like, that's what I'm assuming. Vortex isn't doxed from what I've found out. I mean, from what I've been looking at. So we don't know if there's 1 dev, 2 devs, 5 devs. Like, we don't know. We don't know if it's like legitimately 3 people that have the ability to do this. And also, if it's just 3 people, everybody can be in on, doing whatever. So I don't know if it's 3 impartial people, 3 people that actually care about the project. So it's that part right there is kind of concerning. It's dope from a security point of view to have a multi-sign wallet, but at the same time, it's like, how do we trust 3 people that we don't know, or at least don't know any, information about? Then the other thing is the token initial distribution. Was this it? I was looking at this too. I want to say this is it. So Vortex Dao is not raising any money through venture capital. We will not reserve large allocations for founders, VCs, and stakeholders. Vortex Dao tokenomics are inherited from the Olympus Dao mechanism. So that's cool. The high APYs during the ignition phase at launch, while also adjusting the supply growth, prioritizing treasury expansion, and carefully monitoring the runway as the protocol matures. I'm all for that, right? That's cool. Basically just talks about the protocol cannot be created or burned by any other third party. So that's dope. It's basically just the same thing with Olympus DAO and a bunch of the other ones. So I would really like to see a little bit more information about, what you guys are planning on doing, what you like, not just the runway, but what are your future plans? What other tokens are you going to be including with the treasury? If that information is on like Twitter and Discord, please add it to your documentation, because this is really scarce. If you guys want to see more of this stuff, like, this is great information to look into if you're thinking about any other DAOs that you want to get into, because it basically tells you about, what staking is, what bonding is, the price yields, the rebases, how APY is calculated, stuff like that. This is like really good information to know, because it helps you with any other DAOs that you want to get into. But this is just for me, my reference. Please do your own research. This is not financial advice. So let's go into this. And in saying all that, I am still in Vortex to win, right? I'm still for it. I hope it does win. Everything has to start somewhere. And even if it's just a carbon copy of with a few extra bells and whistles, I would hope that it does just a little bit more in the future. I don't want to see a lot of these things just go away to the wayside, just here today, gone tomorrow. I want to see these things work out, because the more they work out, the better chance for something else to pop up in the future. Like, let's say if this is MySpace, then we need a Facebook. You know what I mean? Then we need something a little bit more, more impactful, even if this grows into something bigger, let me see. All right, so let's go into this calculator real quick. All right, so with the calculator, there's 2 things. One, it's going to show the maximum amount that I currently have staked. Let me look at that real quick. So this is what I have staked, and that doesn't include my current staked space inside of the warm-up period. I don't necessarily like that much. So I'm going to be adding both of these, even though they're both going to have 2 different rates at the reward, because one is a staked, and this reward is based off of the staked inside, not inside of the warm-up period, and then this reward is going to be staked in the warm-up period. So that's like basically what you're going to get out of for the 197.40, and the reward that goes to this 197.40. And this one is going to be, since it's in the warm-up period, it's going to have its own rewards with it once it comes out of the warm-up period. So what I'm going to be doing to keep track of this currently while it's in the warm-up period is just to add both of these together, and then we'll get how much totally that's worth, even though that's still not as accurate as as I want it to be. So let me see here. Where's my calculator? Okay, I'll just make another one. All right. So that is 6.49839 plus 2.0161 equals 8.514239. And if we go here to my paper, 8.514239. All right, I already put it in here, and currently that investment is worth $270. Where is that at? Let me go back to the calculator. Just is that right? Let's see, 8.514239. At the current price, it's worth $269.64. Okay, basically, so it went down since I added it in there. But yeah, so 270. I'm just basically rounding it at this point. This is how much it's worth. And what ended up happening was, since the price of space went down, then I lost some. So we're going from 3.98 minus 270, $33.98. That's how much I currently lost. But in that time frame from when I staked the original amount, which was 7.7973, I actually got $100 profit. Well, I didn't take the profit, but it went up. That's how much this stuff goes up and goes down. So currently, that's what I'm sitting at. I'm sitting at a $33.98 loss right now, paper loss. I expect that to not be that way in the future, again, especially because the movement of Vortex is moving in a uptrend currently. So I'm hoping that that's going to change. So we're basically going right back to the buying price of $38. So just stay tuned for that. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are into another DAO, or if you are looking into Vortex as well. Any information, I would love to hear it. If you guys have anything that you think I should be researching, or terms and stuff I should be looking up to make a better decision in what I'm doing. Again, none of this is financial advice. I'm not trying to really take financial advice, legally or whatever. So I'm just basically getting, tips, hey, maybe this is something that you can look into, that sort of thing. But anyway, if you find these interesting, hit the like button, subscribe for more of this kind of content, and I hope you guys stay safe out there. Other than that, I will see you guys later, and I'm going to be doing Life DAO next. I'm going to be doing an update on that. So I will hope that you guys will check that out, and I will catch y'all later. Peace out, y'all.